Hello class, and this is the part 3 of our lecture which involves a continuation on problem solving of gravimetry problems. Okay, diretso na agad tayo on sample problem number 7. Sample problem number 7, sabi dito, a mixture of ferric chloride and aluminum chloride weighs 5.95 gram. The chlorides were converted into hydroxides and ignited into a corresponding metal oxides. The combined oxides weighs 2.62 gram. Calculate the masses of iron and aluminum in the original mixture. Okay, let's set up our equation by identifying the given. In the ating ferric chloride, which is FeCl3, and aluminum chloride, which is AlCl3, weighs both 5 okay, grams of natin, weighs 5.95 gram. And then kinonvert daw siya into oxides and weighs 2.62. Winay siya into a combined oxides. Na kung saan siya ay, kasi kinonvert niya siya, ibig sabihin, this involves a conversion between the molecular weight. Ang combined oxides daw niya is 2.62 grams. Kinonvert sila both. Diba sa may previous problem kasi natin is na-convert sila both into silver chloride. Pero sila both converted into oxides and the total weight is 2.62 gram. Then let's set up our equation here by grams of ferric chloride. Teka, hindi kasya ang space dito. Kunin ko na muna. Now, ayan, ferric chloride times the molecular weight of ferric chloride. Tapos, ang nangyayari daw kasi guys, is na-convert siya into oxides. Therefore, molecular weight of Fe2O3 oxides. Dito ngayon tayo magkakaroon ng gravimetric factor times na 2. Ayan. Plus molecular weight of our grams of our aluminum chloride times the molecular weight na convert siya into aluminum oxide all over molecular weight of aluminum chloride. Ayan. Then may stoichiometric ratio na 2. And then ang total weight daw nila both ay 2.62 grams. Now let's simplify the equation by setting up the grams of ferric chloride into X and then the grams of aluminum chloride into Y. Now let's solve the problem by substituting it. So X plus Y is equals to 5.95 grams. Saan nanggaling yan? Dito. This is our equation 1. Then for our equation 2, X times the molecular weight of our ferric oxide all over molecular weight of ferric chloride times the Y times the molecular weight of our aluminum oxide all over molecular weight of our aluminum chloride equals 2.62 grams. Let's substitute their numerical values, guys. X times, okay, nakalimutan ko maglagay na times 2 dito. Times 2. Yan, let's calculate for it. Give me time to calculate, guys. 55.845 times 2 plus 15.29 times 3. The molecular weight of our iron oxide. Iron dioxide is 159.66. I will drop the unit na grams per mole times the ferric chloride, 9.845 plus 35.457 times 3. That is 162.216 times 2, yung stoichiometry niya, plus Y all over the molecular weight of 6.982 times 2 plus 15.99 times 3 equals to 101.934. I will drop the unit again, times 26.982 plus 35.457 times 3. That's 133.353 times 2 equals 2.62 grams. Let's simplifying it further, and we have 159.66 all over 162.216 times 2 equals 0.492x plus 101.934 plus 132.353 times 2 equals 0.382y equals 2.62 grams. This is our equation 2. Okay, sa may same protocol na ginamit natin kanina, gawa tayo. Let's isolate the y again dito sa may kalaba. Pero kahit anong i-isolate nyo dito, guys, mag-work din naman siya. Pwedeng x or y. Okay. Pero sa may ginawa natin kanina is y and isolate natin. Try na naman natin i-isolate yung x. Now, x equals, kapag tinranspose mo yung y sa kabila, from positive, magiging negative. Therefore, that is 5.95y minus, ay 5.95 grams minus y. Ngayon, itong equation 1 na ito, ay papasok mo dito sa equation 2. Substituting the x to x this, ayan, using the substitution method, in terms of solving linear equations, it's 2 no, so therefore, 0.492 times ano yung value ng x natin? Ayan no, 5.95 minus y, I will drop the unit, plus 0.382y equals to 2.62. I'll drop the unit again. Then let's solve this further by multiplying this one here and to here. We will have a value of 0.492 times 5.95. Siya ay 2.9274 minus times 0.492y plus ito 0.382y equals 2.62. Okay, let's transpose the units. The like units, let's sum the like units. Ito, ayan, magsasum sila. Then lipat natin to sa may kabila. Parang positive, siya yung magiging negative. Therefore, negative 492y plus 0.382y is equals to 2.62 minus 2.9274. Solving further, the equation, negative 0.492 plus 0.382 equals negative 0.11y is equals to 2.62 minus 2.9274 equals negative 0.3074. Now let's cancel each other out here. Negative 0.11y, negative 0.11, and then y is equals to, kung yung answer natin, negative 0.11 here, and our answer is 2.794 grams. Ano yung y natin, guys? That is the mass of our aluminum chloride. Tama ba? Ayun. Now, let's solve for x, guys, which is x. Saan ba nanggaling dito? From the equation 1. From equation 1, okay, x is equals to 5.95 minus y. Sir, saan nanggaling equation na yan? Dito nanggaling yung equation na yan. From our equation 1 here. Okay, let's substitute the values. 5.95 minus 2.794 equals 5.95 minus 2.794 equals 3.156 grams. At ito, yung x natin is the mass of our ferric chloride. Now, ano bang hinahanap sa problem natin? Ang hinahanap, guys, is the mass of iron and aluminum. That is our analyte. So the analyte formula will be used. And given naman siya, di ba? Di ba? Sulat ko na nga lang ulit, di ba? Weight analyte is equals to weight precipitate times the molecular weight of the analyte all over molecular weight of our precipitate. Ayan, times if meron siyang stoichiometric factor. Ngayon dito, sa ating weight, ano ba yung kinuha natin weight? The weight of the iron, yun yung analyte natin. Tapos ano yung weight ng precipitate natin, guys? Dito sa iron, that is the ferric chloride. So, ang magiging natin dito is times molecular weight of iron, di ba? Molecular weight of the analyte times the molecular weight of ferric chloride. And parehas naman silang 1, so there's no need to be there. Ayan. And for our weight of our aluminum chloride, guys, di ba? Weight of the aluminum, which is our analyte na hinahanap dito, is equals to the weight of the precipitate, which is the aluminum chloride, times, kasi hindi siya actual precipitate. Inrate natin siya as the precipitate. Okay? Okay, times the molecular weight of the aluminum all over molecular weight of the aluminum chloride. Now, let's substitute the known values. Unahin natin si iron. Ano yung values nung natin? 3.156 grams. Times ano yung molecular weight ni iron? That is 55.845 grams per mole. And then yung molecular weight ng ating ferric chloride is given naman dito, 162.216 times 162.216 grams per mole, ma-cancel silang parehas. And our answer will be 3.156 times 55.845 times 162.216. Ang mass niya is 1.086 grams of iron. What about aluminum? Okay, ano ba ang weight ng nakuha nating weight ng aluminum chloride natin, guys? Ang weight na nakuha natin sa aluminum chloride is 2.794. Therefore, 2.794 is the mass of the precipitate times the molecular weight of aluminum, which is 26.98. Tama ba? 98 grams per mole all over the molecular weight of aluminum chloride, which is given naman dito kanina. Nasaan kaya siya? Ayan, 133.353 times 133.353 times grams per mole. Ma-cancel silang parehas. And our answer will be ay 0.565 gram of our aluminum. Sir, bakit din po kinuha yung percent? Sir, kasi nga, di ba, ang hinahanap sa problem natin is the mass of iron and aluminum. Sa previous problem kasi, guys, ang hinahanap doon is yung percent of the analyte, which is the sodium oxide and potassium oxide. Pero dito, hanggang dito na lamang tayo. Ayun, hanggang dito na lang. Now, let's check our answers kung tumama. And ayun. Tumama siya, guys. Wait, parang baliktad. Parang baliktad, guys. Teka. Baliktad. Oo nga, oh. Baliktad. Piling ko nagkabaliktad lang dito sa may kwan. Nagkabaliktad lang dito sa may answers natin. Pero sagot natin, no? 0.57 na malapit and 1.86 which is malapit. Nagkaaroon lang ng variation, guys, sa may sample and answers kasi nga dahil doon sa may mga rounding off. And nagtataka kung bakit siya baliktad. Piling ko dito lang sa may answers yan. Dito lang sa may answers. This is supposed to be for the weight of the iron and this one is supposed to be for the weight of the aluminum. So, ayan. Okay, guys. Take a screenshot so we can proceed on our next problem. Ayan. So, ang haba ng solutions natin, guys, ano? Talagang ganun. Kaya nga analytical chemistry kasi nga puro tayo dito calculations. Later on, mas maka-encounter pa kayo ng mga mas komplikadong calculations throughout this class. Okay, next problem. Sample problem number 8. Sample problem number 8, 9, and 10 will be, nasa na? Ito, number 10 will be your learning activity. Yan. Yan yung maging learning activity. Sample problem 8, 9, and 10. And don't worry guys, huwag din yung sasagutan hanggat hindi ko siya pinopost officially sa ating Google Classroom. Kapag hindi ko pinost, swerte ninyo kasi nakalimutan ko. But, okay, punta na natin dito ang ating last problem dito. Okay, ang ating quiz supposedly, pero ako na magsasagot niya. For our last problem here, in the analysis of a 0.4150 gram of feldspar, a mixture of chlorides and potassium and sodium weighing 0.0715 is obtained. From this, 0.1548 grams of K2PtL6 is processed. Calculate the percent sodium oxide in the sample. Okay, so ang hinahanap natin dito is percent analyte. But how do we calculate for that? Ayan. Kung papansin ninyo, meron tayong weight of the precipitate. And then we have the weight of the analytes. Ngayon, paano natin isosolve ang problem? Ayan. Paano natin ma-calculate yung percent ng sodium oxide natin? Okay, let's calculate for the weight of the analyte. But first, let's set up the equation. Di ba alam naman natin that the weight of the sodium chloride plus the weight of the potassium chloride, nagwi-weigh sila ng 0.0715 grams. Tapos, ang kinahanap natin dito, meron na tayong precipitate na potassium. So, hindi na natin kailangan mag-conduct dito. Hindi na natin kailangan mag-set up ng linear equations into unknown. But rather, ganito ang gagawin natin. Let's set up this as x and let's set up this as y. Or hindi. Sige, ganito na lang. Ayan. Ngayon, ito, huwag na natin set as y. Ngayon, grams of KCl is equals to 0.0715 grams minus grams of sodium chloride. Now, in order to calculate for the weight of the analyte, ayan, let's solve this as a grams of potassium chloride in order to calculate for the grams of sodium chloride. Okay, let's calculate. Weight of the precipitate, lalagay ko precipitate all over molecular weight of the precipitate times the molecular weight of our analyte. And kung meron silang stoichiometric ratio. Then what is the weight of the precipitate? 0.1548 grams. 0.1548 grams times the molecular weight, guys, of the precipitate, which is 486.018 grams per mole. 486.018 grams per mole. Teka lang. May nasa-sense akong problem dito. Wait lang. Let me analyze the problem muna. Teka. Okay guys, thank you for waiting. Na-detect ko na yung problem. Wait lang . Hindi pala weight of the analyte ang kakanin natin dito. But rather, we will calculate it as a weight of the precipitate. Okay? Weight of the precipitate pala to guys. Weight of the precipitate. Which is, di ba, kina natin kanina, kapag weight ng precipitate, ang i-calculate is weight of the analyte times the molecular weight of the analyte and then molecular weight of the precipitate. Ayan, ganyan. Times this stoichiometric ratio. Now, let's calculate here. Di ba, meron na tayong asing mass ng precipitate, which is 0.1548 grams. Ang hinahanap natin, guys, is yung weight ng analyte, which is the weight of the potassium chloride as this equation. Yaan. Ngayon, let's calculate for this one. Here, ililipat ko lang siya sa may left side dito. Weight of the analyte, which is the grams of the potassium chloride times the molecular weight of the analyte, which is ano daw yun, KCl times the molecular weight of K2 PtCl6. So stoichiometric ratio times 2, kasi nga potassium ang hinahanap natin, equals the weight of the precipitate, which is the weight of the K2PtCl6. Ayan. Ngayon, ganito gagawin natin. Isa-substitute natin yung grams ng KCl. Ito, substitute natin to as ganitong equation. So we will yield a value of 0.0715 grams times the molecular weight of K2PtL6, which is 486.018 grams per mole, all over the molecular weight of potassium chloride, which is 39.08 plus 35.57. 149.11 grams per mole equals the weight of the precipitate, which is 0.1548 grams. Now, nasan ba? Okay, may mali akong pan dito. Teka lang ah. Kamali akong setup na equation dito. Ayan, ito pala dapat ay 0.0715 minus grams of sodium chloride. Now, kung mapapansin nyo guys, lahat sila ay may kanya-kanyang numerical values except for the grams of sodium chloride. Therefore, let's calculate now. Ito pala times 2 pa to. Ayan, kasi di ba times 2. Ayan, let's calculate for the numerical value of sodium chloride. Yan, isa-isahin na natin. 0.0715 using the sum, di ba? Ito, times mo dito, and then times mo siya dito. Using times 486.018, that is 34.75 minus 486. I will cancel the unit times 0.18 times the grams of the sodium chloride equals, di ba, criss-cross multiplication of 0.1548 times the 149.11 times 2, the stoichiometric ratio. Ayan. Now let's calculate further for the equation. 0.1548 times 149.11. Potassium chloride. Wait nga, 39.098 plus 35.457. Guys, sorry, mali ako. This one here is supposed to be 74.555. Tinimes to ko na pala kasi kanina. Kapag tinimes to siya, pero dapat wag muna natin i-times to. 74.555 dapat yan. Sorry guys, sorry. Type. Next naman natin, ayan. Answer times 0.1548 times 2. Ang lalabas dito sa may ating right side, the equation is 23.08. Then pag ko natin to, yan, 34.75 minus 486.018 grams sodium chloride, ayan. Ilipat natin ito ngayon sa may kabila, transposing it into another side. From positive, siya magiging negative. Therefore, our equation will be 486.018 grams of sodium chloride equals 23.08 minus 34.75, and you will yield a is supposedly 0.8. Nag-round up lang yan. Guys, nalagyan ko ng 2 kasi nag-round up ulit doon. Pero dapat hindi lang. Okay? Our answer will be 11.668 divided by, ayan, 0.18 grams sodium chloride. Now, let's cancel the value here by dividing both sides into negative 486.0018 all over negative 486 0.018. So therefore, ang ating mass ng ating sodium chloride will be 0.024. 2400. Okay, ayan yung mass ng ating sodium chloride. Pero ang hinihingi natin kasi guys is yung mass ng sodium oxide. So yung sodium chloride natin ay i-convert pa natin into sodium oxide. Okay, this one will be our precipitate and this one will be our analyte. Now let's convert here. Weight of the sodium oxide is equals to weight of the precipitate, which is the sodium chloride, times the molecular weight of our sodium oxide or our analyte, all over molecular weight, all over sodium chloride. Now times 2 kasi nga 'di ba? Stoichiometric ratio. Stoichiometric ratio percent sodium oxide. Ayan. Times equals into ilan daw siya? 0.0240 grams times the molecular weight of our sodium oxide, which is 23 times 2. Siya is 61.99. And this one here is 58.457 times 2. And yung sodium oxide natin is, ka-calculate ko lang ha. I'm shortcutting na. Ayan, ang answer natin is 0.01272 grams of sodium oxide. Pero ang hinahanap sa problem guys is the percent sodium oxide or percent analyte. So ibig sabihin, another further calculations here, percent sodium oxide, which is, di ba, weight of the analyte over weight ng sample. But what is the weight of our sample? 0.4150. Ayan. So let's substitute the known values, which is a 0. Ayan, ito yung weight, 0.1272 grams all over 0.4150, which is the weight of the sample, times 100. And our answer here is 3.067%. 3.066% sodium oxide. Now let's check our answers. Ayan. So that's it. That's how you obtain for the calculation. Ayan. So that's how you calculate the percent sodium oxide. Ayan. Okay. Now take a screenshot, guys, so we can end our discussion. Yan. Okay, sa mga natin guys, sa mga succeeding problems natin, ito ay practice problem nyo na lang kung sisibagin kayo mag-practice problems. Ito na yung sagot, hindi ko naman tinakpan. Pero magkakaroon naman kayo ng learning activity nyo, which is the sample problem, 8, 9, and 10. And huwag nyo sasolvein hanggat di ko siya pinopost officially sa Google Classroom. Now, thank you guys for listening, and I hope you learned something from our lesson for today that involves a problem solving on gravimetric problems. See you in our next module, guys, and goodbye.